Hello, custom car enthusiasts, and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. So we have another story mission here. I just bought this pile of junk. The seller said a few bits might be missing. It seems they had an interesting sense of humor. The price was right, so I got it anyway. See what parts are missing and do whatever that needs to be done. Thanks. Okay, so... yeah... Looks like parts are missing off the engine as well. Alright, so let's go ahead and move it over to the lifter. And then we're going to have to take apart most of this vehicle, I think. Spray the factory paint. Well, that's a problem for me right now because I don't have the ability to paint yet. I'm going to need another point here before I can do that. So actually, we're going to have to go ahead and move this one probably over to the other lifter and take some other cars for right now. Because, yeah, I can't do paint jobs. So, let's see here. This is a simple brake job on that one. Let's go ahead and take it. Nice looking vehicle. I mean, not nice the way it is right now, but it would be a nice looking vehicle. Alright, so let's just take apart the brakes entirely, rebuild them on all four wheels. We're also going to redo his rims here because they are just nasty. Yeah, so I think it's cool that we're going to get to do a paint job on the story car, but evidently that's going to take us another episode or two to get there. Alright. Really nothing to this overall. As I said, I'm being nice to him because I'm going to redo his rims as well. They're just ugly the way they are. And I want them to look better. It's like if I've got the tires off already, I might as well do this. Alright, let's go over here, see what parts, if any, we can repair. Alright, perfect. Let's go in here, sort this stuff by name. We can go ahead and install the first one of these. Then we can go ahead and we need a caliper and a caliper cylinder. You know what? It's hard doing both of those at the same time. Let's just get the tires taken care of first. Then we'll go purchase the parts. No, I don't want to separate act. Hitting all the wrong buttons. Alright. So we got those going on. We're gonna need brakes. So let's get those parts available. Get that. Balance that one. So we need a caliper and a caliper cylinder. So that takes care of that one and that one. Then we need 2 brake discs ventilated and 2 brake drums. Alright, then we're going to need 2 brake pads, 2 brake shoes, and a drum wheel cylinder. And that was the last one. Alright. 2 of those. 2 of these. 1 of these. And I did not check inside the engine. I should have, to make sure the ABS and pump and such are good. That's where I was trying to be. Alright, doesn't look like we have an ABS in here. Let's go ahead and take this, see if we can refurbish it. We can. Perfect. Alright. All that goes on. I do hope that the tires were all the same size because I did not look. These 2 are the same size at least, so hopefully the other 2 were, or they were the proper ones to the back. Just thought about that afterwards, and it's like, ooh. Well, it doesn't make the car perfect, but you know what? The rims look nice on it. I'm pleased with that. There we go. Simple to get that one done. See what else we got here. Salem Flamo. Alright. We'll take that one next. It's just a muffler job, so just wanting some quick jobs here to try to get us closer to having the spray booth, because that's what we're going to need. Alright, that all looks good there. Yeah, it's just those two pieces. Rear muffler V8 OHV and the middle muffler. I don't think either one is salvageable, but we'll see. Nope. Alright. Rear muffler. Typing the wrong things. V8 OHV is what we're looking for. Right there. And then middle. Very simple job. You know what? Let's take this little sporty car here. Actually, let's do a hot rod. We haven't done a hot rod in a while. Repair and replace body parts. Front left door, right tail light, right rear fender, right side mirror. Alright, so we need the right side mirror, right rear fender, right tail light, and then front left door. Alright, then this is a Smith & Parker eliminator. So we're going to go to body spot, Smith, and Smith, and Parker. Alright, let's try even more specific. Smith and Parker eliminator. There we go. Front left door. Right. Oh, not headlight. We don't need the headlight. Alright, right rear tail light. Right side mirror. Right rear fender. Get rid of all this junk that I've got in my collection here. Make a bit of cash on it as well. Alright, that should do this one. There we go. That one's taken care of. Let's go over here. Put all that stuff in there. Alright, Ford Mustang. You know what? Let's get the Ford Mustang. Then we can look at this Bentley Continental here. That is a really nice looking car, so let's do the brakes on it as well. That's the Bentley. Ford needs basically muffler work. It's a nice looking car overall. I'll give it that. Not a huge Mustang fan myself. I think they're sort of basic. I mean, so many people have them. Oh, it needs a gearbox too. That was not something that I was aware of. Yeah, it needs a transmission without a question. Alright, get all that off of it. How can a car that looks this nice have this bad of an exhaust and gearbox? Gearbox I get a bit more. I mean, person's probably running it a bit heavy, would be my guess. But the muffler and such, sort of surprised on that. Alright. Alright, two catalytic converters needed. Catalytic converters. This one's not going to be cheap for him. Alright, so we got that. No, that one's the one I want to sell. Alright, then we need all the parts for the gearbox. So let's go clutch plate, clutch pressure plate, release bearing, and flywheel. Get all those ones taken care of. We're going to need a V8 gearbox. Then we'll get back to the exhaust here. Gearbox, V8. Yeah, this one's going to cost this guy some money. Alright, so exhaust manifold V8J. Exhaust manifold V8J. There we go. Front exhaust pipe for a V8, and then two middle mufflers. Front exhaust V8. I think it was two middle mufflers. That one's correct. As are those. And then we just need a rear muffler for a Mustang. Rear muffler, Mustang. Alright, got that. Let's go back under the hood here. Install the manifold. Head back under the car. starter put back in place. Get his drive shaft. Alright. Now we can start fitting these pieces in. Was a quick job for me, but I am curious as to how much it's going to cost him. And the price for the job is $14,839. Dang. Quite a chunk of change. Alright, let's move this one over. Sad to see a Bentley in this state, but it is what it is. Alright, so we basically need to take care of the brakes. But just like the last time, we're going to fix these wheels up too. If we're going to work on a car like this, we're going to make it nicer. Alright. Got all of that off. Alright, all that's taken off. Let's lower it down. Let's remove the ABS. Alright, all that's taken out. Let's go ahead and separate the wheels. They are all the same size, so that's going to be a good thing. Okay, I'm actually repairing a lot of this stuff this time. Doesn't look like we're going to actually need to buy too much. It's pretty cool. Probably save him a lot of money that way. Alright, so we've got to buy the ABS module and pump. And then basically the pads and brake discs. That's it. Everything else we were able to salvage. Alright, let's go all. Need one of those and one of those. I know those are going to cost a decent amount. Thought I deleted the wrong thing there. Alright, so 2 brake discs ventilated, and 4 pads. Two and 2. And then we'll go with 4 of these. Alright, everything is ready to go now. Let's go ahead and get the first of the tires put back on. Alright. Pretty simple, straightforward job here, but it's going to make a nice big difference to the vehicle, so that's always a pleasing feeling. No, I don't want to separate. There we go. Pretty sure that's the last one. Yep. Last one of those. Just look how much nicer that rim looks. Definitely was worth the time and effort to do the wheels there. Definitely love how the Bentley brakes polished up there. Alright, I think that's entirely done. Really was not expensive for him at all. $3,525. Considering it's a Bentley, that is a steal. Alright, so we are not quite there yet, but we will get there in the next episode so we can get the paint booth unlocked. With that though, I'm going to go ahead and end this episode here. If you enjoyed the episode, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again for more of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018.